differences during this election, that Republicans, I think, finally woke up and realized that they're playing a different game. This isn't an election in 2012 anymore. They are playing a different game nowadays, and that different game is mass mail-in ballots, which the Democrats have taken advantage of since the 2020 election, using COVID to pretty much jam that through in every major election for the most part, aside from obviously Florida, which they have not succeeded in doing. And not just that, but ballot harvesting as well. It's a new strategy to election day. And that strategy is, it's no longer election day. It's election month. Republicans were playing election day largely these midterms, during the midterms. Democrats were largely playing election month. That's something that absolutely needs to change. Republicans are ever expecting to win major elections ever again. And it seems as though people are catching on to that. Blaming one thing, abortion. Blaming Donald Trump said that this, he gave the thumbs up on this person. It's much deeper than just one thing. So again, anybody that tells you, or the mainstream media, you're reading articles that say, oh, bad time for Donald Trump because all of his people lost, it's much more complicated. And most things usually are. You guys, before we move on, let's take a quick moment to talk about today's sponsor. The holidays are...
Let's skip, baby. Let's skip. Bayless Bars. Hold up.
Established Titles is running a massive Black Friday sale. You guys will want to take advantage of this. Get 10% off over at establishedtitles.com/Klug. That's establishedtitles.com/Klug. I will put a link in the description below. So I asked you guys on Twitter what you thought might be the big announcement this evening at Mar-a-Lago. Some people just didn't believe that it's going to be a presidential, announcement. It definitely is. It's looking like it. I could be wrong. We could be, this could be tomorrow, and this could be totally off. Trump announces something, completely random. Maybe he's backing DeSantis for president. Unlikely. But I did want to pull up a recent poll that we did a video on, which was the Harvard-Harris poll. We did a video on our Democrats out of touch when it comes to top issues facing the country. And I wanted to pull this up because in this same Harvard-Harris poll, this was middle of October. They're going to be doing another one here.
To those of you who don't know, Mike Pence was the vice president when Trump was in office. Republican vice president. Trump was the Republican president.
When it comes to top issues,
the 45th POTUS.
And I wanted to pull this up because in this same Harvard-Harris poll, this was middle of October. They're going to be doing another one here soon. So this is, I do want to mention to you guys, this is about a month old. However, they do a great job on these polls. They're very in-depth. I mean, this is 20-something pages. I'll put a link down in the description below if you guys would like to check it out.
Pages.
But the reason why I'm pulling up this poll is because of, even though people are looking at DeSantis as running for president.
Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida.
Because of, even though
Trump and Ron were they were in they had issues with each other. Trump was firing shots at DeSantis. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the infighting, the division, within the Republican Party. That's not a good thing. You feel me? That's not a good thing. Yeah, bro. I don't think
middle of October they're gonna be doing.
I don't think Ron allowed Trump's words to affect him emotionally. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't emotionally affected by Trump's words. If I'm
It's looking like it. I could be wrong. We could be, this could be tomorrow, and this could be totally off. Trump announces something, completely random. Maybe he's backing DeSantis for president. Unlikely. But I did want to pull up a recent poll that we did a video on, which was the Harvard-Harris poll. We did a video on our are Democrats out of touch when it comes to top issues facing the country? And
I heard what
I
Trump
wanted to pull
said in
this up.
that when he was talking, man. He did not talk about Ron in that joint. I did not hear. Yeah, I did not hear uh, Ron's name come out of Trump's mouth in that speech.
A recent poll that we did a video on, which was the Harvard Harris poll. We did a video on.
He wasn't taking shots this time.
Top issues
So shout out to Trump for that.
And I wanted to pull this up because in this same Harvard Harris poll, this was middle of October. They're going to be doing another one here soon. So this, I do want to mention to you guys, this is about a month old. However, they do a great job on these polls. They're very in depth. I mean, this is 20-something pages. I'll put a link down in the description below if you guys would like to check it out. But the reason why I'm pulling up this poll is because of, even though people are looking at DeSantis as running for president, it's important to show how popular Donald Trump still is just across the board as a political candidate. Right here on page 14, we have Trump, Pence, and Biden, our top 3 most favored political figures. Check out this result. Donald Trump in the very favorable is 28%. Favorable is 19%. Joe Biden falling in third. Donald Trump, we have Ron DeSantis 22% and 17% favorable. He's all the way down here. Now, I fully expect with the mainstream media coverage, and not just coverage, but support. And by the way, DeSantis, I do want to say, would make for a fantastic candidate, or presidential candidate, sorry.
Strong.
He will most likely get a nice boost. Because the mainstream media is backing him because they can't stand Trump. Obviously, they fear
crazy. The bigotry, the intolerance.
Trump term. They'll back DeSantis all the way up until it comes time to turn against him. I just want to show you guys how incredibly popular Donald Trump still is. Again, Ron DeSantis will likely gain a handful of spots here in the coming polls, more recent polls. There are polls that are showing in states DeSantis coming above, showing up more favorable than Donald Trump. There are newer polls that are showing that just in specific states. This is a national poll. But I'll, of course, update you guys as more new polls show up. On the same poll, we have page 29, which it says Trump is a clear favorite in a prospective GOP primary. DeSantis continues gaining and is now the clear runner-up. So this is a month ago. This could shift, but this is definitely, it's undeniable that Donald Trump on a national level is still
taking the
incredibly
lead,
popular as a,
or is in the lead.
Obviously incredibly unpopular in many ways, but still incredibly popular. Things could change, especially with the mainstream media's help on that. Let's go to another page really quick. And here on page 31, the Harvard Harris poll shows Trump wins in a hypothetical matchup versus Biden or Harris. It shows right here Donald Trump versus Biden. People that they polled, 45% said that they would go for him. 43% said Joe Biden. Next one, Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris blows her out of the water. 49% versus 38%. And Ron DeSantis versus Kamala is this is showing Ron DeSantis is actually falling just short. That seems unusual. Of course, polls aren't always perfect. I'm just pulling this one up just because I think they did a fantastic job at asking a lot of important questions that we're kind of looking for what Americans are feeling on these. So this is incredibly interesting. I definitely recommend checking this out. The new Harvard Harris poll should be out here very soon. So again, Ron DeSantis with the mainstream media supporting him, with people kind of deciding that maybe they don't want to, or maybe people are falling for the blame all on Trump for the midterms. Maybe that's a lot making them shift kind of who they support, or maybe some people just are tired of Donald Trump's ego. I definitely understand that. I think the main thing that people are looking at when it comes to a 2024 presidential run between these two candidates would be if Donald Trump maintains being a popular candidate and the polls are looking decent when it comes to him going against Joe Biden, it is an undeniable fact that Donald Trump would have a way more aggressive term because it's his second term versus a first term for Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis would likely get a lot of amazing things done, but he would definitely play it safe as he's trying to win re-election. Lastly, I want to finish on actually